Mr. Pei? No way. I slept with my own boss. I'm finished. Why did I sleep with him? I slept with this walking disaster. I cannot let him know it was me. Otherwise, I'm dead.
This necklace. Luyan.
Stop. Where did you go last night? You haven't come back since you sent Mr. Pei back to his room. I called you, but no one answered. Could it be that you spent the night with Mr. Pei? Don't talk nonsense. I came back. I didn't wake you up because you were sleeping so soundly, and I went to buy breakfast. No way. He found me so quickly?
Come to the company immediately.
Mr. Pei, you wanted to see me?
Last night. Where were you?
I was in my room. After I sent you back to your room, My necklace! How did I leave it in the room?
Last night, a woman climbed into Mr. Pei's bed.
Mr. Pei,
You work with Luyan to find this woman within 24 hours.
Find her? Doesn't he know that it was me last night and that this pendant is mine?
Assistant Gu, do you have something to tell me?
No, I don't. I'll go find her right away. Mr. Pei, should I bring her to you after I find her?
After we find her, I'll handle it.
It's over. Luoyan will make me disappear from Gang City without a trace.
That woman must be sent by Liang Mangke, eyeing my family's wealth and wants to tie up that old man Pei Xingfeng. But now she dares to interfere in my marriage. She drugged you first, and then hit that woman. This method of doing things is very similar to your stepmother's style. It seems she's determined to make you marry the one she wants. She's gone too far this time. She wants to wait until this woman is pregnant and then use it to threaten me. Find her as soon as possible. Yes.
It's like a thief catching a thief. Let Luoyan handle it. When he finds out it was me, he'll sell me overseas to cut off my kidney or bury me in cement. Isn't this Ku Yin's precious necklace she always wears? Yin, you dropped your necklace. Keep it safe. Don't drop it again. Isn't this your most important...
Shh! What did you say? You just said, whose necklace is this?
It's Ku Yin's. This is the necklace I just dropped, thanks to Chu. Otherwise, Mr. Pei gave me such an important thing that I almost lost it. Mr. Pei, don't worry. I will find the owner as soon as possible.
Remember, you only have 24 hours.
What? Ku Yin, what are you talking about? Isn't this the most important thing your mom left you? From now on, don't let Mr. Pei know that this necklace is mine. What did you do to Mr. Pei? Why are you so nervous? It was me last night. I slept with Mr. Pei. What? I I don't know what happened. I just drank 3 glasses of wine on behalf of Pei Xiao. Then I lost control of my body. Queen, you've worked for Pei Xiao for 3 years. You should know how ruthless he is towards women. He cannot be touched. How dare you do it? What should I do now? Pei Xiao still doesn't know that woman is me. He asked me to find her in 24 hours. Are you sure he didn't know it was you? Otherwise, he wouldn't have asked me to find the owner of the necklace. Resign and leave now, or else when he finds out, you'll be done for. I've heard that someone sent women to him and he ruined them financially and even drove them out of Gang City overnight. People like us would end up thrown into the sea to feed the fish. Hello, Auntie? Goyin, how long have I been telling you to arrange a job for your cousin? He needs an internship certificate next month. I didn't agree. And also, your mom's gambling debts are being collected at our doorstep. They want 100,000 with interest. You should have some pay soon. I'll take your grandma's house as payment. True. I cannot quit my job. My auntie, she wants to take my grandma's house to pay off the debts. It's the only hope my sister and I have for survival. Though it's not worth much, but... So, what will you do? Are you going to confess to the boss? Wait for him to throw you into the sea to feed the fish? What should I do now, Ju? Don't cry. I'll help you. Mr. Pei, I've checked in the surveillance room. After I sent you back to your room last night, no one else entered. As for the necklace, it should have been left by the previous tenant.
What do you mean, should have been?
Oh no, Pei Xiao hates uncertain answers. After I sent you back to your room, no one else entered.
There's nothing on the surveillance. Luyan, Mr. Pei, what can I do for you? Take someone to the hotel and ask if there were any witnesses at the time. Assistant Gu, you don't look well.
I'm sorry, Mr. Pei. I haven't been resting well lately. And I'm a bit hypoglycemic. Oh, Mr. Pei, don't bother.
Shut up. There's food here. Eat and rest well before you leave.
Mr. Pei, actually I'm fine.
Do you want me to say it again?
Okay, thank you, Mr. Pei.
You're welcome.
Why haven't you come back yet? Were you detained by Mr. Pei?
Assistant Gu. Explain yourself. What did you do to be detained by me?
I'm sorry, Mr. Pei. I made a mistake.
You work hard and rigorously. What's there to be sorry? Why are you scared?
Say something. Did Mr. Pei find out?
What are you afraid that I'll find out? What are you afraid I might find out? 3, 2...
I took a part-time job during my vacation, a relief sculptor, but it's unrelated to the company's business. It won't affect the company's interests.
Part-time job?
Yes.
A relief sculptor?
Yes.
With your physical condition, people might think that the Peis can't afford a little assistant. From now on, your salary will be double and you should focus entirely on your work. Quit the part-time job.
Yes.
Assistant Gu, please come with me tomorrow. There might be eyewitnesses in the hotel. Oops. Young lady, are you okay?
I'm sorry. Chu, what should I do? Mr. Ross said he's going to the hotel now to look for witnesses. He'll definitely notice a security guard. I don't think I can hide it anymore. I should quit my job and run away now. But what about your house? Sell it? No. The house is the only property left by my grandma. I cannot sell it. I have an idea. It's a bit risky, but I can give it a try. Hello, Mr. Luo. I suddenly feel a little unwell today.
Do you need me to take you to the hospital?
No, that's okay. I just have to ask you to go to the hotel and check the surveillance yourself.
Alright then, take care and rest.
Okay. He asked me to find him an internship again. You have time to nag me about this. You've already interviewed with several companies. You're an adult. Can't you handle your own work matters? Hello? Say something.
Then who does Assistant Gu think is a better candidate for me?
Mr. Pei,
I just wanted to greet you. That you seem to be recovering well.
I'm sorry, Mr. Pei. I didn't mean to.
Now go back to the company.
It's over. How did I get myself into this mess? Mr. Pei, I'm sorry. I answered the wrong call earlier. I didn't mean to offend you. I'm sorry.
Assistant Gu, though the company has no right to interfere in your romantic freedom, I still want to remind you.
Romance? No, Mr. Pei, you misunderstood. I'm not in a romantic relationship. The person I scolded just now is my cousin. My cousin. He just graduated from college this year. He's a grown man, but he wants me to find him jobs every day. How can I get him a job?
Well, I guess scolding was justified.
Mr. Pei, you're not angry?
Am I angry? Mr. Pei, the eyewitness has been found. Oh, hello, Mr. Pei. This is the security guard from the hotel that day. Hey, aren't you? Hey, aren't you? You know each other? Oh, I know you. Aren't you Mr. Pei's assistant? I've always seen her by Mr. Pei's side, busy with everything.
Luckily, Ju is so thoughtful and considerate. Afterwards, if someone asks you if you've seen a girl, just say you don't remember what she looks like.
I got it. Don't worry. I see so many people every day. How can I remember everyone's appearance so clearly?
Remember what you said, and you'll be able to work here longer.
Understood. According to the security guard, he seems to have forgotten what that woman looks like.
Does that mean our lead is lost?
Although we lost the eyewitness testimony, we still have the video evidence.
I checked the footage back then. No one else went in.
Because we were in a hurry last time, our investigation might not have been true enough. So, to be on the safe side, I brought back the master disk of the hotel's video surveillance.
What? You brought back the master disk?
What's up?
Oh, nothing. I was just admiring how professional Mr. Luo is. It's over.
Because this matter is so important, I'm going to investigate every surveillance camera in the hotel. If that woman shows up, I'm sure she'll show her face. Let's check now. Yes.
Mr. Pei, would you like some coffee or something?
I guess that woman should appear not long after Assistant Gu leaves.
What the hell? If he checks further, I'm done for. Why don't you try this black tea?
No thanks. I think this is it.
It's over! Mr. Pei, actually,
What's wrong?
It malfunctioned. Cannot believe I got so lucky.
What happened? I think there's a problem with the device software.
Really?
What are you happy about?
I'm not happy. It's just that Mr. Luo has worked so hard for so long, but everything is gone. Poor guy.
Is that so? Well, what were you about to say earlier? Mr. Pei, tell me. Mr. Chin, the head of the IT department, he said he could fix it in an afternoon.
Can this be fixed?
Back when our system was hacked, Mr. Chin single-handedly counter-hacked the attacker. Call him over immediately. Yes.
How is it going, Mr. Chin? Can this be fixed? A 30% chance?
3 hours. I'll fix it. I'll give you 1 hour. If you can't fix it, your year-end bonus will double. No problem, Mr. Pei.
1 hour. I won't even have time to go home and pack. It's over. I'll be dead. Resignation? Ma'am, what are you doing? Didn't I just handle that security guard for you? We did handle the security guard, but Mr. Luo brought back the surveillance footage from the hotel and he asked Mr. Jin from the IT department to fix it in the meeting room. Yanju, I'm done for. If you quit now, didn't I do all the work for nothing? If I don't quit now, you'll be busy collecting my dead body afterwards. I heard that. Mr. Jin is a pervert. I'll distract him while you steal the hard drive. You want me to seduce him? No, I'll resign. Don't worry, I'm here. You take your cue from me. Hurry up. Hey, Mr. Chin, I've been working on a plan for a week, but I didn't click save and it's gone.
But
Hey, come on now. That intern last week submitted his proposal 10 minutes late, and he got scolded by Mr. Chow for a whole day. I don't want to be scolded like that.
Alright. I'm doing it for your sake.
I know you're the best.
Okay, I'll take a look for you. Don't worry. It's nothing. I can handle it. In a minute. I'm telling you, no problem.
She's really something. There is nothing she cannot handle.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
I'm afraid Mr. Jin is working too hard, so I'm here to see how he's doing.
Jeez, it's not right. The program I set up should easily fix the video in an hour. How did even the motherboard get fried? Which one of you two touched the hard disk?
No, we didn't.
Jeez, it seems now that it can't be fixed. My year-end bonus! An hour has passed, and you're just telling me now that the last lead has been lost. Mr. Chin is doing his best to fix it. This is indeed my negligence. Though, is there any other lead? This clue may relay on you, Mr. Pei. You are the only one who has had close contact with that woman. Surely there must be some distinguishing features about her. I remember. On the back of her neck, there was a red mole. Assistant Gu, the email regarding the Ming City construction project has been sent to your inbox. Send it to Mr. Pei's house today for him to sign.
Okay, I'll go do that now. Mr. Pei? Are you home? I'm sorry, Mr. Pei. Ah!
Your brain has been injured in the past 2 days.
I'm so sorry, Mr. Pei. I'm here to deliver some documents.
Wipe off the water on you.
Mr. Pei, I'll take this document back after you sign it.
Wait a minute.
What's wrong, Mr. Pei?
Assistant Gu, please explain. What is this?
As long as you firmly deny it, they cannot do anything to you.
Didn't I tell you not to enter the kitchen?
Ouch! Mr. Pei, I'll do it myself.
What are you panicking about? What are you panicking about? Only someone who has done something wrong would feel guilty. What have you done?
Firmly deny it. I haven't done anything.
You haven't?
No.
Really? Then what were you doing in my room that night? You what?
I went out.
When?
2.5 hours later.
What was the exact time?
Oh no, what was the exact time? I forgot to discuss it with Yanchu. I did go out, and I really cannot remember. I was drunk too.
Even though you were drunk, you remembered leaving.
Yeah. It hurts.
I hate being lied to. Think carefully before answering. I hate being lied to. Think carefully before answering.
I really went out. I was sharing a room with Yanchu at the time. You can ask her.
Yanchu?
Oh no, why did I bring up two? If Pei Xiao confronts Yanchu, will the time we mentioned matched?
So it really wasn't you?
It really wasn't me.
Then what were you doing in my room for such a long time?
Oh God, the more I say, the more mistakes I make. How should I come up with a good story?
Speak up.
It's all your fault, Mr. Pei.
Me? What do you mean? That woman that night was really you?
Of course it was me.
What on earth do you mean?
You vomited many times that night. I was the one taking care of you the whole time.
Is that so?
Mr. Pei, you vomited a total of 3 times, twice at the bedside and once in the bathroom. I cleaned it all up. Oh no, I made up so many details. If he still doesn't buy it, I'll have no choice but to confess. I am sorry too. I really cannot hold on anymore. Mr. Pei, it's my sister. Can I...
You had better remember everything you said tonight.
Hello, Lan. What's the matter? Ian, where are you? Have you seen the news on the internet? What is going on between you and Mr. Pei? Mr. Pei? Oh no. Yin, was that really you? Lan, this woman, she was indeed me, but the whole thing was very complicated. I cannot explain it to you on the phone right now. Yin, what's wrong? Lan, I am all right. I just slipped and almost fell earlier. I have to go now. Wait, what's the situation with the marriage? Mr. Pei and I actually had a fake... Yin?
You're gonna tell her that we had a fake marriage?
Is there someone with you?
Then tell her the truth.
Lan, Mr. Pei and I, Pei Xiao and I did get married. It's so sudden! Mr. Pei, what do you mean by this? Mr. Pei, what do you mean by this?
Don't forget to keep it secret.
But haven't you seen the news?
Did I not make myself clear before? I want you to pretend to be the woman from that day. No matter who it is, you have to say it was you.
Mr. Pei, are you saying that the things we need to keep secret is...
Only an agreement.
Sorry, Mr. Pei. I thought we were going to keep our marriage a secret throughout.
Am I someone who can't be seen in public? Keep our marriage a secret. So in the end, you still don't want our relationship to be public.
If I don't want Pei Xiao to find out the woman who was in his room that night, it really was me. I shouldn't let too many people pay attention to our relationship right now, Mr. Pei. So if I meet someone in the future who's worth marrying and we need a real marriage, if I make it public now, wouldn't I...
You don't think I'm worth marrying you? Alright. It doesn't matter. Do you think anyone else would dare to take my woman?
What does that mean? His woman? Mr. Pei, I have to work tomorrow. I'm going to rest. Good night, Mr. Pei.
You can take a day off tomorrow and rest at home.
Then I will call Mr. Luo.
Who are you working for? So, I'll approve it. I'll arrange for a maid to come from the main house tomorrow.
No need for that. I'm not used to it.
Then you'll have to get used to it from now on, Miss Pei.
Who's outside?
How do you do, Mrs. Pei? I am the maid from the Pei's old house. You can call me Auntie Chan.
Oh, please come in, Auntie Chan.
How ungraceful she is when sitting down. No wonder Mr. Pei's mother doesn't like her. She is even grinning foolishly. Such a bad manner. How could Mr. Pei marry her? Mrs. Pei, what do you want for lunch?
There should be leftovers in the refrigerator. Just heat them up for me. Thank you.
Eating leftovers?
Any problems?
Oh, nothing. I'll go heat it up for you right now. From the countryside, huh? Clearly haven't seen much of the world. She even eats leftovers.
Let me help you, Auntie Chan.
Oh, I can do it myself.
It's okay. You don't have to be so polite to me.
There is no need.
Are you alright, Auntie Chan?
This is a very expensive vase, Mrs. Pei. You accidentally broke it just now. How can you afford to compensate for it?
What are you saying? This vase was broken by me?
What's wrong?
Mr. Pei, just consider it as if I broke it. It has nothing to do with Mrs. Pei.
It had nothing to do with me to begin with.
Oh, right. Mrs. Pei is right.
What really happened? Tell me the truth.
I just saw Auntie Chan cleaning this vase.
Mr. Pei, I'll tell the truth. I was cleaning just now. But Mrs. Pei insisted on helping. Then she accidentally broke the vase.
What are you talking about? How can you slander me like this?
I've been working in the Pace for 10 years. Lord and Madam have always been satisfied with me. This vase looks very valuable. I wouldn't make such a low-level mistake.
I didn't break the vase. I cannot take the blame for this.
Mrs. Pei, how could you tell lies? Though I'm just a servant. I also know that this vase is very valuable little gift who can only eat leftovers. How dare you?
You made her eat leftovers?
It was Mrs. Pei's own decision to eat them.
Starting from tomorrow, you don't have to come anymore.
But, Mr. Pei, I'm from the old house, Lord and Madam.
It was for the sake of the old man that I didn't kick you out of the Pace. Also, this isn't the old house. In my house, she can do whatever she wants, as long as she's happy.
Mr. Pei, I know I made a mistake. Please give me another chance.
What are you doing?
Still here? You want me to see you off?
I dare not. I'll leave now.
Mr. Pei, thank you for standing up for me.
If I don't stand up for you, then who should I stand up for, Miss Pei?
Mr. Pei, I really want to thank you. You know that I don't have many relatives at home. I have one sister you've met. Then there's my aunt and a cousin. And then there's a mom I'm not in contact with. So, I really appreciate you protecting me.
Then, I'll be your guardian from now on.
I'm an adult. Why would I need a guardian?
Go to sleep.